When people doubt you, when they look at your efforts and dismiss them as insignificant, you're faced with a choice. You can let their skepticism seep into your mind like poison, or you can let it ignite a fire so intense that it propels you to achieve things they never thought possible. Doubt isn't something to be feared, it's something to be used. It's fuel. It's energy. And if you know how to harness it, it can become the driving force that turns your vision into reality. When someone thinks you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not strong enough, the natural response is to want to argue back, to defend yourself, to prove them wrong in words. But words are empty when action hasn't yet been delivered. Instead of exhausting yourself trying to gain their approval, channel that energy into your progress. Every time they say you can't, take it as a dare. Every time they look at you with a smirk or shake their head as if to say, it's pointless, silently remind yourself that this moment will pass, but what you create next will define how they see you forever. Doubt can do one of two things. It can either paralyze you or it can fuel you. And the choice lies entirely in how you frame it. When people doubt you, it's not a reflection of your potential, it's a reflection of their own limitations. Most people judge others based on what they would do or what they are capable of. They see life through the narrow window of their own beliefs. If they can't imagine achieving what you're trying to achieve, they assume you can't either. That's not your burden to carry, it's theirs. Your only responsibility is to keep moving forward. Take a moment to think about every great success story in history. Behind each triumph, there was doubt. There were people who laughed at the dream, mocked the effort, or whispered about how the person would inevitably fail. But here's what separates those who succeed from those who quit. The successful ones learned to let doubt motivate them. They didn't collapse under the weight of judgment. They used it to dig deeper, work harder, and push further. The negativity became their challenge, and they accepted it willingly. It's important to recognize that no one can predict your outcome except you. People will project their insecurities onto you, but they don't see the whole picture. They don't see the hours you put in when no one's watching. They don't know the lengths you're willing to go to make your dream a reality. They don't feel the hunger you have to achieve something more. And the truth is, you don't need them to see it, not yet. In fact, their doubt can become a gift. It forces you to rely on yourself, to sharpen your focus, and to get clear about what you're fighting for. Instead of fighting for validation, fight for results. While they're busy talking, you're busy creating. While they're busy doubting, you're busy delivering. And every day you take a step forward, you're proving something not to them, but to yourself. You're showing yourself that you can rise above the noise, that you can outperform the expectations placed on you, and that you're capable of turning their doubt into undeniable success. The beauty of using doubt as fuel is that it keeps you humble and hungry. It forces you to stay focused on the process, not the praise. You're not distracted by what they're saying because you're too busy building something meaningful. And when you finally succeed, when your results speak for themselves, those same people who doubted you will look at you in awe. But by then, their opinions won't even matter because the journey will have already taught you that the only validation you need comes from within. When others think you're losing, don't waste a second trying to convince them otherwise. Redirect their doubt into your determination, their disbelief into your discipline, and their negativity into your next achievement. Your best response is progress. Your best revenge is success. Keep your head down, stay committed, and trust that one day your doubts will be drowned out by your undeniable results. In the pursuit of success, one of the most powerful tools you can harness is silence. It's easy to get caught up in the noise of others, to feel the pressure of having to constantly explain, defend, or justify your every move. But real progress isn't made in the noise, it's made in the quiet, focused moments of hard work and intentional action. When everyone is watching, it can feel like you need to perform to show them what you're capable of, but the most effective form of proving yourself is not through words, but through results. There's a beauty in working quietly. It's in those moments when no one is around to witness your grind that you build your future. People love to talk, to judge, to speculate, but the loudest thing you can do is nothing at all. While they gossip about your dreams, you move steadily towards them. While they try to define your limitations, you redefine what's possible. You don't need to explain why you're doing what you're doing. Your actions will speak louder than any argument ever could. The truth is, people often won't understand your journey. They won't see the late nights, the sacrifices, the moments when you feel like giving up but choose to keep pushing forward. They don't see the battles you're fighting inside, the challenges you're facing that no one else even knows about. And that's perfectly fine. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why you're putting in the work. You don't need their validation. What you need is clarity in your own vision and the discipline to make that vision a reality. Silence also gives you space to focus. In a world where everyone is constantly talking, posting, and sharing their thoughts, it's easy to get distracted. Everyone has an opinion, and everyone wants to tell you how you should live, what you should do, and what success looks like. But here's the thing, they're not you. They don't have the same dreams, the same vision, or the same drive that you have. And that's why their opinions don't matter. The more you listen to the noise around you, the more you dilute the clarity of your own purpose. The less noise you allow in, the more you can hear your own voice, the more you can hear the whispers of your potential urging you forward. When you decide to stay silent and focus on your work, you create a space where you can hear the true calling of your ambition. In this space, you become clear on your purpose, your goals, and the steps needed to achieve them. The distractions fade away, and all that remains is the task at hand. You stop questioning yourself, second-guessing your moves, or worrying about how others perceive you. Instead, you channel all your energy into execution. You stop needing approval because you're too busy making progress. In the silence, you find strength. When the world is silent, you're free to hear your inner voice, to discern what truly matters, and to stay focused on your path. That's when you make the best decisions. That's when your mind is clear enough to recognize opportunities that others may miss. The quiet allows you to hone your craft, refine your skills, and improve yourself every single day. But there's another aspect of silence that people often overlook. It's the silence of patience. In today's world, we've become conditioned to expect immediate results. We're used to seeing fast-paced success stories, quick turnarounds, and overnight sensations. But that's not the reality of sustainable success. True success takes time, effort, and consistent action. And in that process, patience is key. You have to trust that the work you're doing today will pay off tomorrow, even when you can't immediately see the results. It's in that silence of faith, of belief in yourself and your work, that the most extraordinary transformations happen. When you work in silence, you're also freeing yourself from the pressure of comparison. Too often we get caught up in looking at what others are doing, measuring our progress against theirs. But the truth is, you're not in competition with anyone but yourself. Your journey is unique. Your timeline is yours alone. When you quiet the external noise, you stop comparing and start focusing on what matters, your own growth. You realize that success isn't a race. It's a journey. And the only race worth running is the one against the person you were yesterday. So when the world is noisy, when the voices of doubt and criticism threaten to overwhelm you, choose silence. Let your actions be your response. Let your progress speak for itself. Don't waste time convincing others of your potential. Let them see it when the results come. Let your work become the proof of your commitment, the evidence of your determination. When you focus on executing, the silence of your hard work will do all the talking for you. And when the time is right, they'll see just how loud your success can be. The key to unlocking your potential lies in your mindset. The way you approach challenges, setbacks, and even your own limitations directly impacts how far you can go. And when it comes to growth, there is no more powerful tool than adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset isn't just about thinking positively. It's about embracing the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time through effort, learning, and persistence. It's about understanding that failure is not a reflection of your worth or ability, but a natural part of the journey. One of the most destructive beliefs that people often carry with them is the idea that their abilities are fixed. They believe that they are either good at something or they're not. This kind of thinking creates an invisible ceiling, limiting your potential before you've even started. But the truth is, no one is born with a perfect set of skills or an inherent ability to succeed. We all start at different points and we all encounter obstacles along the way. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is their response to challenges. When you operate from a fixed mindset, failure becomes something to be feared. It becomes a sign that you're not good enough, a confirmation that you should quit before you even try. But when you shift your mindset to one of growth, failure transforms into an opportunity, a valuable lesson that helps you grow stronger, smarter, and more capable. Instead of running from challenges, you face them head on, eager to learn from them. The moment you see failure as a part of your growth, you free yourself from the constraints of fear and you give yourself permission to grow. A growth mindset isn't just about accepting failure. It's also about believing that every challenge holds within it the seeds of improvement. Each time you fail or encounter a setback, you have a choice. You can give up or you can reflect, adjust, and try again. The key is to keep moving forward. Every time you hit a roadblock, you're not just learning how to solve a problem, you're developing resilience, determination, and the ability to adapt. These qualities will serve you far more than any fixed talent ever could. There's a certain power that comes with knowing that you're always learning, always evolving. It's the belief that no matter where you start, you have the capacity to grow. It means seeing setbacks as lessons and using them to fuel your progress. It means recognizing that even in the hardest times, there's value to be found in the struggle. It's understanding that success is not an end goal, but a journey of continual improvement. People with a growth mindset understand that improvement doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to keep showing up, even when the results aren't immediate. When you adopt this mindset, you stop expecting instant gratification and begin to appreciate the small wins, the incremental progress, and the daily efforts that eventually lead to extraordinary results. Success is not about taking giant leaps, it's about taking consistent steps forward day after day, no matter how small they seem. A growth mindset also teaches you the importance of adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and the path to success is rarely linear. The ability to adapt to new circumstances, to learn from different experiences, and to embrace new ideas is what keeps you moving forward, even when things don't go according to plan. People who hold a growth mindset thrive on challenges because they know that each challenge is an opportunity to improve. They don't shy away from discomfort. They lean into it because they understand that growth comes from pushing beyond your limits. One of the most empowering aspects of a growth mindset is that it shifts the focus from outcome to process. It's no longer just about winning or achieving a specific goal. It's about the growth and learning that happen along the way. When you stop obsessing over the end result and start focusing on the process of getting better every day, you'll find yourself enjoying the journey. You'll start to appreciate the effort, the discipline, and the perseverance it takes to keep moving forward, regardless of the obstacles you face. This mindset isn't something that comes naturally for everyone. It requires practice, self-awareness, and a willingness to challenge your own limiting beliefs. It means questioning the stories you've been telling yourself about what's possible for you and replacing those stories with new ones, stories of growth, possibility, and transformation. When you commit to this mindset, you begin to unlock potential you never even knew you had. You stop seeing failure as the end and start seeing it as the beginning of something new. You stop worrying about what others think and focus solely on your own growth. And with each step you take, you'll find that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. To succeed, it's essential to cultivate the ability to visualize where you want to go. Visualization isn't just about wishing for things to happen. It's about creating a mental image of your success and using that image to drive your actions, decisions, and mindset. When you visualize your goals, you create a clear, vivid picture of your future self, one that is already living the life you desire. This picture becomes a powerful tool because it connects your current self to the future version of you, and it allows you to begin living as if you have already achieved what you set out to do. Imagine for a moment where you want to be a year from now. Think about your dreams, your ambitions, your goals, and what they will feel like once they are realized. Picture yourself standing in the success you desire, feeling the sense of accomplishment, joy, and pride. Visualizing your success in such vivid detail creates an emotional connection to your goals, one that motivates you to work harder, to stay focused, and to take action in a way that makes your vision a reality. When you can see yourself succeeding, you automatically begin to take steps toward making it happen. But visualization goes beyond simply seeing the end result. It's about seeing the process too. When you visualize, you're not just imagining the rewards, but also the work, the sacrifices, and the challenges along the way. By mentally rehearsing the journey, you prepare yourself to face obstacles with resilience and a clear mind. You begin to see the setbacks as part of the process, as necessary stepping stones that will get you closer to your goal. In the same way an athlete visualizes their performance before the big game, you too can practice mentally navigating through obstacles, strengthening your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Visualization also helps you overcome the fear of failure. When you can vividly imagine your success, it makes the fear of failure seem less daunting. You start to see that every setback is not a sign that you're on the wrong path, but an opportunity to learn and grow. The fear of failure diminishes because you have already mentally prepared for what lies ahead. The clarity of your vision becomes a shield, protecting you from self-doubt, negativity, and uncertainty. This practice can be incredibly powerful when combined with intention. Once you've clearly visualized where you want to go, it's crucial to back up your mental image with deliberate action. Visualization without action is merely a daydream, but when you pair it with consistent effort, it becomes a blueprint for success. You start making decisions that align with the future you envision, and you begin taking steps toward realizing that vision in the real world. Every action, no matter how small, begins to build the path that leads to your desired outcome. Visualization doesn't only help you see where you want to go. It also strengthens your belief in your ability to get there. When you visualize your success, you start to feel more confident in your skills and talents. You believe in your potential because you've already seen it in your mind. It's not a matter of wondering if you can achieve something. It's a matter of knowing that you can. The more you visualize your success, the more you build the internal confidence and self-assurance necessary to turn that vision into a reality. It's important to remember that visualization is not a passive practice. It requires active participation from you. The more detailed and specific you can be in your visualization, the more effective it will be. Instead of simply imagining the end goal, visualize the smaller steps you'll take to get there, the habits you'll need to develop, the obstacles you may face, and the ways you'll overcome them. This level of detail helps ground you in reality, preparing you to take real-world action while maintaining the emotional connection to your vision. At the same time, visualization is about aligning your mental and emotional energy. When you visualize your success, you're tuning your mind to the frequency of that success. You're telling yourself that it is possible and that it is inevitable. This alignment between your thoughts and emotions creates a powerful force that propels you toward your goals. It fuels your passion, increases your resilience, and keeps you focused when the journey gets tough. The more you practice visualization, the more you train your brain to think in terms of possibility rather than limitation. You begin to approach challenges with a mindset of problem solving, knowing that each challenge is just another opportunity to grow and move closer to your vision. Visualization becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal for achieving success, helping you stay on course and keep your eyes focused on the ultimate prize. Resilience is a trait that every successful person has mastered. It is the ability to persist through adversity, to keep moving forward even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. Life will always throw challenges your way, and success isn't about avoiding these challenges, but about how you respond to them. When things get tough, it's not a sign to quit. It's an invitation to show your true strength. It's in the moments when the world expects you to give up that your resilience shines the brightest. The key is not to be overwhelmed by obstacles, but to see them as part of the journey. Everyone encounters setbacks. They come in many forms: personal challenges, professional failures, financial difficulties, and unexpected obstacles. It's easy to feel defeated in the face of these setbacks. It's natural to feel frustrated, to question whether it's worth continuing. But resilience teaches you that these moments of difficulty are not permanent. They are temporary conditions that will eventually pass if you keep pushing forward. Every successful person has faced moments where quitting seemed like the easier option, but it's in these moments that they made the decision to press on. What separates those who succeed from those who give up is the ability to stay in the game when things get tough. Resilience isn't about never experiencing doubt or never feeling the weight of challenges. It's about the ability to keep going despite those feelings. It's about shifting your mindset and choosing to embrace struggle as an essential part of growth. Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, resilient individuals view it as a stepping stone. They know that failure is not a reflection of their bare abilities, but rather an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve. The path to success is rarely smooth. In fact, the most successful people often face the most difficulties along their journey. But their success comes not from avoiding these hardships, but from embracing them. They are constantly learning from every obstacle, using each one as a lesson to strengthen their resolve. Each challenge becomes a building block that makes them better, stronger, and more prepared for the next hurdle. They understand that growth comes from facing adversity head-on, from stepping into the discomfort and pushing through it. Resilience is also about adaptability. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and being able to adapt to new circumstances is a crucial part of staying resilient. When things don't go the way you expect, instead of fighting against the change, you must learn how to adjust. Those who thrive in challenging times are the ones who can shift gears when needed, who can pivot and find new ways to approach a problem. This adaptability doesn't mean giving up on your ultimate goal. It simply means finding new paths to reach it. It's important to remember that resilience is a skill that can be developed over time. It's not something you're born with, but something you can cultivate through practice. Every time you face a challenge and choose to rise above it, you become more resilient. Over time, you learn to trust in your ability to handle difficulties, and this trust becomes a powerful force in your life. The more you persevere, the more you reinforce your belief in your own strength. The most resilient people don't just survive hardship, they thrive in it. They learn to find meaning and purpose in their struggles, and they use their experiences to inspire others. They understand that they have the power to shape their own story, and that no external circumstance can define them unless they allow it to. When you cultivate resilience, you begin to take control of your narrative, to shape your own destiny. The challenges you face are no longer obstacles, but opportunities to prove your strength and determination. In those moments when you feel like you're at the end of your rope, resilience teaches you to take one more step. It teaches you that the hardest times often precede the greatest breakthroughs. The key is to keep going, even when the road is uncertain and the path is unclear. With resilience, you don't give up when the journey gets tough, you embrace it. You trust that every challenge is preparing you for something greater, and you know that with each obstacle you overcome, you are becoming the person you need to be to achieve your success. Success is not a straight line. It's often a winding road full of detours, obstacles, and challenges that can shake your confidence and make you question your path. But true success is not defined by the absence of challenges. It's defined by how you respond to them. When people look at successful individuals, they often see the end result, the accomplishments, and the rewards. They don't see the countless failures, the moments of self-doubt, the sacrifices, or the times when everything seemed like it was falling apart. What sets successful people apart is their ability to stay focused on their goals no matter what gets in their way. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of the journey and that perseverance is the key to overcoming them. The first step in turning setbacks into success is to change how you view failure. Many people see failure as a sign that they are not good enough or that they should quit. But failure is simply feedback. It's a lesson, a step in the process of figuring out what works and what doesn't. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than they can count, but they don't let failure define them. Instead, they use it as a tool to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. Each failure teaches them something new and gets them one step closer to their ultimate goal. The key is to reframe failure not as an obstacle, but as an essential part of the path to success. Another important aspect of overcoming setbacks is maintaining a clear vision of your goal. When times get tough, it's easy to lose sight of why you started in the first place. The road may become uncertain, doubt may creep in, but staying connected to your vision keeps you grounded. Having a clear picture of what success looks like gives you the motivation to keep going, even when the path seems unclear. It's important to remind yourself regularly of why you're doing this, of what you want to achieve, and of the difference it will make in your life once you reach your destination. A clear vision keeps you focused, even when external circumstances are trying to pull you in different directions. Resilience plays a huge role in turning setbacks into success. It's easy to give up when things get hard, but resilient individuals understand that success is often found in the struggle. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after facing adversity, to get back up when life knocks you down. It's about finding the strength to keep going when you don't feel like it, knowing that the hard work you're putting in now will pay off in the long run. Resilience is built over time, and every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. The more resilient you become, the better equipped you are to handle whatever life throws at you. In addition to resilience, a positive mindset is essential. When setbacks occur, it's easy to slip into negativity and self-doubt. But a positive mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you can do next. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? A positive mindset shifts your perspective from defeat to possibility. It empowers you to take action, to move forward with optimism and confidence, and to keep pushing toward your goal, no matter how difficult it may seem. Turning setbacks into success also requires patience. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and dedication. When things don't go as planned, it's important to remember that the road to success is rarely fast. Sometimes progress is slow, and sometimes it feels like you're not getting anywhere. But every small step counts, and every day you spend working toward your goal brings you closer to your ultimate destination. Patience allows you to trust the process, to stay consistent, and to keep showing up, even when the results aren't immediate. Ultimately, turning setbacks into success is about perseverance and the willingness to keep moving forward no matter what. It's about embracing failure as a part of the process, staying connected to your vision, being resilient in the face of adversity, maintaining a positive mindset, and having the patience to see the process through. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. And the road may be bumpy, but if you keep going, you will eventually reach your destination. The key is to never give up. No matter how many setbacks you face, each one is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come closer to the success you deserve.